Hi, this is John, West Coast Connects. We reached out and spoke with Tala last week, promised this free video, so here it is. I'm going to keep things really short and sweet. Just want to show you 3 tips that you guys can do to potentially increase your traffic online. So with that, let me get started. Got a couple of great things going on here. You got a couple click-to-calls. You got your virtual chat. You got your appointment setting up. So there's a lot of ways to convert on your homepage, which is fantastic. You got your socials, so people could go there. Your site is really well put together. It's very clean. The one thing I would say, looking through your site, is there's not a ton of text here, and content is really important for a couple of reasons. The first is so that you could be found for keywords, right? And you are being found for 311, but a lot of the keywords aren't really buyer specific. If you look here, metal type roof, metal type roofing, those aren't necessarily keywords that somebody will like purchase something from, and they are nationwide keywords. So somebody in Florida can search for it, but somebody also in like California can search for it. So it's not like metal tile roofing Orlando or something like that, which is more location specific. Reputable roofers near me, you're getting a little bit of traffic there, but I'm not seeing anything really for, this is Miami, but not really anything for Orlando or Miami. And, just showing you some of the keywords I found. I found almost 11,000 searches a month for roofers, roofing, see, roofers Orlando, roofing companies Orlando, and this is not even Miami, right? So there's a lot of volume for keywords that you could potentially rank for if you go after it. But let's say we wanted to rank for roofing companies Orlando, right? I would have that probably on your Orlando page, but as a heading within my content, my text somewhere, might even save one of these images as that keyword. So instead of it being saved as this, it would be saved as roofing companies Orlando, Florida, or roofing companies Orlando, or whatever it may be. So really important to have those keywords throughout your content. And the more content you have, the more keywords you could be found for, right? And also, it is a ranking factor. So it's one of the reasons why sites like Wikipedia and Yelp do so well, is they just have so much content. So that would be my first tip, is to add content. Make sure you have those buyer intent keywords in there. My second tip really revolves your Google business profile. So these can be very effective in getting people to your phone, to your website. And just to show you what that looks like, when people search roofing companies Orlando, the first things that pop up that people see are the sponsored results and the ads, right? And these are a great way, because some people click on the first thing they see. These are a great way to get that traffic right away. So really, if you run the local ad or you run a Google ad, you can pull those people in that click on the first thing they see. The next thing that pops up is are these Google business profiles, and they could pull up to 30% of the traffic or 40% of the traffic. So, uh, you know, it's on this particular keyword that has 600 searches a month. You're looking at almost 250 that is going right out the door to these top three, and then obviously, you get a lot of traffic on the top of the first page organically. So, and with a keyword that has 600 searches, you'll probably even get quite a bit of traffic on the second page. So, really important to really start pulling in traffic in a variety of different ways. And if you can get traffic from here and here and here, that's a great way to go. So how you really build this up? So you have a 4.8 star rating, which is pretty good. But reviews are a great way to tell Google that, one, you're doing a good job, and two, that people trust you. So really want to keep building up these reviews. A couple of ways we found that have been pretty productive: a CRM or email campaign after after the job's done, saying, "Hey, can we get a review?" That's been pretty productive. You can always purchase reviews. We don't recommend that. You would rather you get them organically from people that you actually do jobs from, but you can purchase 5-star reviews. Uh, One of the greatest ways we found is that you get a QR code, you link it to your review form, and you print that out, laminate it, give it to your installers, and they can hand it to the property owner at the end of the day. and at the end of the job, and within a matter of seconds, or if not a minute, you have reviews up. All this information needs to be pretty consistent throughout the web. If you look at one thing that usually varies a lot is hours. And what Google doesn't want to see is they don't want to see people go get on different platforms and get different information. They want to see pretty consistent information throughout the web. And they want people that are searching your website or this or maybe a Yelp page to get that same accurate information. So, very important that all this stuff matches. And then last but not least, when you're uploading photos, you want to save those as keywords and geotag them. So if I wanted to save a photo as Roofing Companies Orlando, I would, and then I would pick a location. So maybe this location here, and I would geotag that location, and Google will feel that you did a service or a roofing job at that location. So really important to kind of show Google um, what your service area is, and then you want to continue to post and do a lot of things every week with that. So that would be my second tip. My last tip would just be to build up the strength of your site, and how you do that is by adding referring domains that send backlinks to your site. Referring domains are just websites that link back to you, and right now you have 34 referring domains. 19 are do follow links, and really this is what gives you power. And so you're doing pretty good in the terms of, like, you have almost a 1-to-1 ratio, which is great. But typically with roofing, you want to be 20s, 30s, 40s. And to show you what that looks like in your competition, this is Gold Key Roofing. And 37 is a pretty high number, 16 higher than your 13. But as you can see here, they're ranking in well, barely like 100 more keywords than you. But look at the traffic; they're getting 1,300 clicks a month. And it's good quality clicks and good quality buyer intent keywords, and that's why Google has their value pretty high. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope it's been informative. If you need to know more, please feel free to reach out. My contact information is in the email. I also have a link to our Google Calendar. Feel free to schedule out some time. You can talk to myself or my business partner, Jackie. We'd love to get back to you at the time of that fits for you. So with that, have a great day, and God bless.